Hello, welcome to Mr. White's 4th period class, Nathan Jones, Natalie Little, and Liam Goldbolt's news story on Ethiopia and its interactions with the OAU.
I have here with me Ethiopian diplomat Natalie Little, who is here to discuss her country's and Africa's principles and goals related to the Organization of African Unity. Welcome, Natalie. So we understand that the OAU is to free the African people from European rule. Can you elaborate?
Well, yes. In my hometown of Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, right now, there are representatives meeting to discuss the persistent issues of freedom. But the fact is, we are all fighting for a bigger cause. This impending superiority that the white man has over a black man or anyone else really is tearing us apart. Until the white man can understand that we are all the same in God's eyes, we cannot reach world peace.
I see. So racial equality is certainly a main principle of Ethiopia.
Yes.
Okay, and can you share some other principles you know there to be?
Well, I think racial equality is really a subtopic of our main goal, which is world peace. This principle can be exhibited in the recent actions 10 years ago in Korea and then just recently in the Congo. In Korea, we sent 6,037 peacekeeping soldiers to defend South Korea and stabilize and have peace. Out of these, 121 were dead and 536 were wounded. But there was zero surrender. That means we were the only country with 0 prisoners. This shows the commitment, and the UN really recognized this and saw how much commitment to tranquility we had. So then just recently in the Congo, we sent 8,000 to 10,000 soldiers to help stabilize them. And Lieutenant General Kabede Jabre was nominated as general for the UN after his work in the Congo and in Korea. So there's lots of respect there.
Okay, wow, you make some great points. So a shift in topics. I understand that you are creating a national bank in Ethiopia.
Oh, yes, very exciting. So we are establishing this national bank to regulate the cost of money and credit with supply and demand, and to manage reserves internationally, to license, supervise, and protect commercial banks, and to issue paper money and coin, and act as an agent of the government to fix and control foreign exchange rates.
Right, very good. So, any final statements you want to make in closing about your country?
Oh gosh, well, I'd like to proclaim my loyalty and faith in my country. We are a land of diversity, Christians and Islam side by side, but living in harmony. We have worked together to respect each other's beliefs and live like this for the past 3,000 years, and it has really worked out in our favor. We are the political capital of Africa, and we are the #1 peacekeeping force there, and the #4 worldwide. We have a lot of respect nationally, so we deserve that recognition and freedom.
Thank you very much for being here. Really nice to meet you.
Glad to be here.
Over Addis Ababa here. Prime example of this urban slums this country suffers from.
Poverty thrives in the urban jungle, and hunger is a problem. Joining the Organization of African Unity could provide great economic benefit for the country, increasing GDP. It is estimated at the moment Ethiopia has a GDP ranked between 100 and 130 in the world, strengthening the economy and decreasing poverty. Another benefit is international security. Although Ethiopia was never colonized and has maintained stability, Somalia to the east and Sudan to the west have had many governmental problems. Helping other countries can only benefit international relations. After all, creating stability is one of the key reasons the OAU was founded. This coalition of states will benefit the safety of Ethiopia in standing against atmospheric nuclear tests and always attempting peaceful negotiations.
Another topic addressed peacefully is the OAU standing together against racism, or any other sort of discrimination. This organization shows how diverse people can work together. Unfortunately, I feel the problem of racism will be an international problem for years to come. It's a problem we will address as a continent rather than as a single country. Being one of the few countries to have parliament, constitution, and stable ruler has helped our country develop. The country still needs help from other, more advanced countries in order to be strong.
First and foremost, Ethiopia was never formally colonized by European power, and due to this, Ethiopia has a much stronger foundation than many of the other African countries that were left in shambles after the European colonization. Secondly, Ethiopia was never colonized by European power, but it was in fact attempted to be colonized by Italy, a European powerhouse that was much stronger than them. But Ethiopia was able to win this war, which shows that Ethiopia's military and its people are able to overcome situations even when heavily outweighed. Before many of the conflicts between Ethiopia and Italy, they had negotiations in which Ethiopia received weapons from Italy, which created a powerful military if ever needed to preserve peace in Africa. Another reason why the OAU should let Ethiopia be a member is its natural resources. Much like other African countries, it is rich in minerals, especially gold, which could be very helpful in foreign trade. Yet another reason for the OAU to let Ethiopia be a member is that in 1955, after the major conflicts between Italy and Ethiopia had died down due to Italy losing in World War II, Haile Selassie created a new constitution for the country to move the government into a more 20th century type style. This creates stability for the country and its government. A cultural plus side of Ethiopia is that they have large populations of both Muslims and Christians in the same country. Both of these religions respect each other's faith. This shows that the people of Ethiopia have strength and stick together even through their differences.